Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to DEP's public hearing today. It is 12 p.m., March 27, 2025. In case anyone is attending this meeting, please note that this public hearing is being recorded. Calendar meeting? Yes, please.
Good afternoon. The public hearing for the Department of Environmental Protection will now come to order. My name is Naomi Burris, the Hearing Secretary for DEP, and I want to welcome you to this hearing. Pursuant to Section 326 of the City Charter and Section 2-11 of the Procurement Policy Board rules, a public hearing must be held to receive testimony before an agency may award any contract over $100,000 unless exempted by the Charter of Procurement Policy Board rules. The hearings generally take place every other week on Thursdays, taking into consideration holidays and holy days at the New York City Department of Environmental Protection, 59-17 Junction Boulevard, Flushing, New York, 11373. Today's hearing is being held under aegis of the Department of Environmental Protection. The hearing to be conducted today is listed in the calendar and has been publicly advertised in the city record prior to this hearing, in accordance with the Charter and the Procurement Policy Board rules. In addition, draft copies of the proposed contract or the draft contract, the scope, specifications, terms, and conditions were provided to the city's elected officials and were made available for public inspection at the Department of Environmental Protection. The procedures and format of the hearing are set forth in the printed calendar. The department will conduct its own hearing and hear testimony for its contracts in the order of the printed calendar. A designated representative of the department will preside over the hearing. Each contract will be considered separately or in appropriate groupings. Any person attending the hearing who wishes to testify is invited to do so on a first-come, first-served basis when the particular item is called. Testimony will be limited to 3 minutes and will be timed by the hearing secretary, and the speaker will be heard only once on a particular particular item. Written testimony, if any, is to be provided to the hearing secretary prior to the close of the hearing. Any person who wishes to testify should complete a hearing testimony slip. They are available from the hearing secretary. When testifying, the witness is to state his or her name and affiliation, if any. Pursuant to the Procurement Policy Board rules, the agency representatives conducting a hearing is not permitted to make comments, to make changes in the proposed contract during the hearing. The purpose of the hearing is to enable the department to hear testimony from the public regarding the proposed contract. However, testimony received must be considered by the department after the hearing is concluded and before the department makes its final contract award. After an item is considered, the hearing on the item will either be closed or continue to a subsequently scheduled session. In addition, the item may be withdrawn by the department or placed on a subsequent reading of the calendar. In all cases, the determination will be at the discretion of the agency representative who presides over the hearing. I will now commence the calling of the calendar number 1.
My name is Anna Ziba, Hearing Officer, Office of the Agency Chief Contracting Officer. For the Department of Environmental Protection, Calendar 1 is a proposal contract between Department of Environmental Protection and Stratus Contracting, located at 7 Corporate Drive, Peekskill, New York, 10566, for contract CRO-577, maintenance and repair of mechanical equipment at multiple DEP facilities. The contract term shall be 3 years from the date of the written notice to proceed. The contract amount shall be $3,899,60.50. The location of the work is upstate New York, EPIN 82625B0013. This contract was selected as competitive seal bid best value method pursuant to Section 302 of the PPB rules. Does anyone wishes to testify on this matter? If no one wishes to testify, the hearing on this item is closed.
Calendar number 1, hearing closed.
Thank you, everyone.